My sister's secret almost destroyed our family. Growing up, my sister Emily and I were inseparable. She was older by 2 years and always looked out for me. But last summer, everything changed. It started when Emily began acting strange. She'd stay out late, ignore family dinners, and avoid eye contact. Mom and Dad thought it was just normal teenage stuff, but I knew something was off. Emily wasn't just distant. She seemed scared. One night, I woke up to hear her crying in her room. I knocked, but she wouldn't let me in. The next morning, she acted like nothing happened. I wanted to push her, but I was afraid she'd shut me out completely. Then, one afternoon, I found her notebook lying on the couch. I didn't mean to snoop, but the pages were open, and curiosity got the best of me. What I read made my stomach drop. Emily had written about someone named Mr. She described him as a friend of the family, someone our parents trusted. But the things she wrote, they weren't okay. She talked about him making her uncomfortable, saying things he shouldn't, and even following her home once. I felt sick. Mr. D was our dad's best friend. He'd been over for barbecues, holidays, and birthdays. He was like family. I didn't know what to do. Should I confront Emily? Tell our parents? I decided to talk to her first. That night, I went in her room and told her I saw the notebook. At first, she was furious, yelling at me for invading her privacy. But then, she broke down. She told me everything. How Mr. D had been making excuses to be alone with her. How he'd been sending her weird messages for months. She hadn't told anyone because she didn't think they'd believe her. I hugged her and promised we'd handle it together. The next day we told her mom. At first she was in shock. Are you sure? She asked Emily. But when Emily showed her the messages on her phone, Mom believed her. Dad was furious when he found out. He called Mr. D right away, yelling so loud I could hear every word from the other room. Mr. D denied everything, of course, but Dad cut him out of our lives immediately. Emily started therapy, and things have slowly gotten better. But our family hasn't been the same since. Trust was broken, not just with Mr. D, but with each other. I'm just glad Emily finally spoke up. If she hadn't, who knows how far things could have gone. Now, I always remind her, it wasn't her fault. And no matter what, I'll always have her back.